Hey guys, welcome back to another intergalactic deep dive here on Film and Fact. Today we're cracking open one of the most anticipated sci-fi horror events of 2025, Alien Earth. Stay tuned. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Your front row seat to big movies and bigger ideas starts right now. Film and Fact, your backstage pass to Hollywood's boldest new entries, is here to guide you through the moody corridors and stark daylight horrors of Alien Earth, the latest extension of the legendary Alien universe. If you know your xenomorph lore, welcome home. If you're new, trust me, nothing's going to prepare you for the ride you're about to take. All right, let's set the scene. Alien Earth is not just another Monster Crashes on Earth adventure. It's an FX Hulu mega production helmed by showrunner Noah Hawley, the storytelling genius behind Fargo, and it's a TV series rather than a cinematic installment. This means rich world building, sprawling plot layers, and characters you can actually get attached to before things go gleefully off the rails. Released globally on August 12th, 2025, the series is already setting records with critics. More on that soon. First up, the star cast. This ensemble does not mess around. We've got Sydney Chandler, Wendy, leading as the first hybrid. Think human consciousness in a synthetic body. Her journey forms the emotional and philosophical core of the story, and Chandler's turn here could easily become a career-defining role. Alex Lawther stars as CJ Hermit, the medic and soldier with a burning need for answers. And Essie Davis delivers depth as Dame Sylvia, holding the humanity line against the chilling corporate future. Timothy Olyphant as Kirsch, Wendy's synthetic mentor, brings that instant gravitas. Samuel Blenkin as Boy Cavalier, the youngest trillionaire and Peter Pan-obsessed corporate leader, adds a darkly whimsical edge. And Babu Sise as Morrow, the cyborg security chief, is magnetic. Add Adarsh Gurav, Irana James, Lily Newmark, Jonathan Ajayi, David Rysdahl, DM Camille, Mo Bar-El, Adrian Edmondson, and recurring players like Richa Morjani, Sandra Yee Sensendiver-Yutani, and Kit Young. And you've got a cast that balances every atom of tension and empathy the series demands. And why is the audience sticking around past those first gravity-heavy minutes? It's all about the premise. Set in 2120, a couple years before Ridley Scott's original Alien, the world you drop into feels both familiar and chillingly new. The old governments are gone, corporations run everything, and the planet is carved up like a high-stakes board game between mega conglomerates: Weyland-Yutani, Prodigy, Lynch, Dynamic, and Threshold. When the spaceship Maginot, property of Weyland-Yutani and loaded with dangerous alien specimens, crash lands in Southeast Asia, right in Prodigy's territory, the stakes rocket. That crash is your Episode 1 top moment spike. It introduces mystery, imminent threat, and the ticking clock of what happens when extraterrestrial terror touches home. The characters are pure engagement fuel. Wendy, the hybrid protagonist, isn't your typical chosen one. She's the first of lost boys, kids whose minds are transferred into synthetic bodies, retaining their innocence, but now immortal and physically formidable, riffing off the Peter Pan mythos in disturbing, fascinating ways. Her brother, Hermit, Alex Lawther, is ground zero for emotional tension, as their reunion is set against the backdrop of a world teetering between corporate agenda and alien annihilation. Timothy Olyphant's Kirsch is the Ash Bishop of this universe. Never quite predictable, always hinting at the murky line between machine and humanity. Boy Cavalier's Wonka-esque takes on personal power and immortality stomp through the series with dark humor and eerie glee. And with the corporations intent on weaponizing the xenomorphs rather than saving anyone, you know there's never a dull moment. Expect layered themes: power, survival, identity, what it means to be human in a world of synthetics and hybrids, and corporate ruthlessness masquerading as progress. The series wastes no time ramping up the tension. Audience retention is powered by Hawley's precise pacing and episode cliffhangers. Every segment spikes with a new reveal, moral dilemma, or jaw-dropping visual. You'll get body horror, existential stakes, and moments that stick with you long after the credits roll. The show continually asks, if you could become immortal, what would you lose in the process? Who actually benefits when corporations play God? There are also big continuity ties to earlier entries in the Alien franchise. The show is 2 years before Ellen Ripley's nightmare in LV 426. References abound. You see the Weyland-Yutani Empire in its expansionist prime, and Maginot's crash functions almost like a prologue to the Alien and Aliens films. Fans of the first 9 movies will spot nods to the shifting dynamics of power, the use and abuse of science, and the monstrous consequences of unchecked ambition. But Alien, Earth puts its own spin on the mythos by making Earth, not space, the final frontier. That change cranks up the horror by forcing humanity to confront what happens when the ultimate predator is loose in their own backyard. Let's talk production. The visuals are next level, with cinematography channeling Denis Villeneuve's moody landscapes and Ridley Scott's atmospheric dread. Hawley's direction makes every interaction charged, whether that's aboard a sterile spaceship or in the neon-lit sprawl of Prodigy's research lab. The effects bring new monsters alongside the classic xenomorph design, drawing you in with fresh nightmares while honoring the legacy of the franchise. Want the real pulse on audience and critical reception? Alien. Earth debuted with a staggering 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, the highest in the franchise, topping even Aliens and the 1979 original. IMDb scores are equally impressive. 8.10, with early buzz pointing to both critical acclaim and wild engagement from viewers. That's not just good, it's historic, and it speaks to the series' magnetic storytelling and world-class performances. If you're looking for proof this series is worth your binge, there it is, right in the numbers. Earth pays tribute to the events of Alien Covenant, set 16 years prior, closes narrative gaps tied to corporate ambitions begun in Prometheus, and sets up chilling parallels with the Peter Pan-inspired Lost Boys concept, where innocence, immortality, and the dangers of unchecked progress intersect in ways that are as thought-provoking as they are harrowing. Before we round out, remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's your chance to join the Film and Fact family, where every dark corridor and interstellar showdown comes to life for fans who want more than just jump scares. This series is a must-watch, whether you're a first-timer or a franchise loyalist. Alien. Earth is a pulse-pounding, philosophical, and genuinely surprising addition to a storied franchise. And it's set to change how we think about monsters, humans, and the future of storytelling. With its show-stopping production values, top-tier cast, and a narrative that connects the dots across decades of alien history, this is one journey you do not want to miss. Stick with us for every episode breakdown, hidden reference, and behind-the-scenes fact. All right here on Film and Fact. Smash that subscribe button, let us know your thoughts and theories in the comments, and get ready. The truth is out there, and it's landing on Earth. Until next time, stay curious, stay cinematic, and remember, when the monsters arrive, Film and Fact has your back. See you in the next deep dive.